here to experience an amazing evening, and today we will be seeing the movie The Uprising, Wives on Strike 3. It has been such an amazing journey from 1, 2, and now we are here for the third one. My name is TCHE with an S and Y because it's Tiche, your nightlife host, and I'm here to bring you all the amazing gist and juice that comes out from the amazing red carpet tonight for the movie premiere, The Uprising, Wives on Strike. Don't go anywhere because the night is just young and we are about to get started. I recently saw you in A Father's Love, and I'm gonna sort of link that to Wives on Strike, right? So it is about fighting for the ones that you love, and in that movie you play the role of a mother, right? And this one, The Uprising, is of course focusing on women. What is your take on the oppression, so to say, that women face these days in our country, Nigeria, as well as the world?
I just feel women are doing a lot better now. We're more enlightened and more educated now. And we're not doing badly at all. We're not doing badly at all. You find a lot of women who don't want to rely intentionally, you know, they don't want to be dependent on anyone anymore. You find that happening these days. And you find a lot of young ladies running businesses, you know, doing stuff, going for it. You have a lot of CEOs, women. Even if the business is small, even if it's as small as selling plastic plates, a school bag for kids, or, you know, children's clothes. You have a lot of women, young girls. I don't even want to say women. I want to say ladies and girls. So lots of them out there doing good. So I think we've moved from, you know, where we were maybe 20 years ago, 25 years ago. You really have to be in your soft girl era to say you want to be a full-time housewife. You know, everybody wants to go out there and make their own money. So I think women have really progressed.
This movie, Wives on Strike, is of course talking about women who are, you know, out there to let their voices be heard. Yeah. What do you think about such a cause?
Having your voice heard is one of the most fulfilling feelings ever. And there were too many instances on screen where wives are being silenced. And I feel like this is the third installment of saying not anymore. And if you can say it once, you can say it twice, you can say it 3 times. Not anymore. We will not be silenced. No to the patriarchy. Okay, no, I'm not going that far. But seriously, where can I sign up for this strike, Seth?
Probably start something, you know.
Yeah. So I'm one of the blessed ones, you know. But the truth is, there's so many instances where women are on the bottom level. Now this is them taking it to the next level 3 times. So let's go.
Okay, so in what situation would you go on strike as a woman?
I actually feel like I've already done it once or twice, to be honest. Probably not on TV, but I'm thinking about the fact that there are just too many instances where you're picking up your, you know, significant other's socks off the floor, or, you know, you're tripping over some bag that was supposed to be put on a shelf, and you're wondering, like, seriously, I'm still doing this after how many years? But the thing is, that's actually part of the joy, part of the love. You love to do these things for your family. You appreciate them for who they are and what they are, and then you just do it because you know that it's all love. But the truth is, there are some men out there that don't know how to treat and respect those women who are doing everything for them. So if they do find themselves in that kind of situation, by all means, take a breather. Not too long, you know, but take it, not too long. But yeah, going on strike might just be the answer.
We know that this movie is trying to drive focus on more women and how they can have their voices be heard. What do you think about such an amazing initiative as a Wives on Strike?
I'm glad to be a woman. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. I'm excited to be a woman. Like, the feminine is just a blessing and a gift to mankind. I promise you.
Okay, so are there any actor or actors that you are looking forward to seeing tonight?
I can't wait to see everybody. Everyone put in a lot of work, and this project, I'm rooting for everybody.
All right, last question before you go, Bam Bam. To what extent or what would make you go on strike as a wife?
As a wife? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. But as a woman in Africa, in Nigeria, men and try and say they don't pay women well, or they say that they molest women for office, or there's just some injustice somewhere. Bruh, we gonna strike.
What would be that one reason why, as a woman, you will go on strike?
Well, injustice. Yeah, injustice on my children. Injustice on the nation, my country. Injustice on my people, yeah.
Okay, so what are you expecting from the movie The Uprising Wives on Strike?
My expectations are high, you know. I mean, I'm expecting to be entertained and see some wowless. I need to see some fun, and I know I will get fun. And I will be entertained and learn one or two things also.
How do you feel to be a part of such an amazing project like this one?
I just get surprised all the time by the kind of calls I get sometimes. I was in part 2 and I thought that was that. Only for Omoni to call me and say, sis, please, we need you again. I was like, oh wow, you're putting my character in part 3. She was like, yeah, it's still a cameo, but it's really important. So I was like, yeah, I was really excited. I like my character. And I was really looking forward to seeing what she was going to do this time around. And it was fun. Omoni didn't fail me.
All right. I'm going to say, comparing from 1, 2, and now the third one, I feel like there's more action in the third one. Talk to us about your character and how that feeling of being a part of the third one is like for you.
Well, without giving too much away, even though my character appears maybe 5 minutes on screen, it is a lot that happens is based on what she says. A lot that happens is based on what, she's a very important role in what she asks certain people to do. So I'm just going to leave it there. You have to watch the film. I don't want to give it away.
My suspense is, it's getting a hold of me, yeah?
Don't worry, it's too soon.
All right. Okay, so before you go finally, to what is that one thing that will make you as a woman go on strike?
That's such a great question.
Thank you.
Gosh, I don't know. I think if I have an issue with my husband or my partner, and it's something to do with a justice that he can do something about, but he doesn't. I think that's probably, maybe if, he was a lawyer and there was a child who was molested and the child didn't have money and I wanted him to take the case and he didn't for free, something like that. He won't be getting any honey from me for a while.
How do you feel about being a part of this project?
Well, it feels nice. It feels good, considering this is the first project I've done with Omoni Oboli. So it was nice working with her. It was interesting. So it's nice to, it's always nice to be in the cinemas and, your film is showing. You had the staff for a period of time. Yeah, so it's fun.
Of course. So talking about Wives on Strike, The Uprising, can you share a bit of your, journey and your character with us while shooting?
Well, I think I'm just going to say one thing, right, which is that it was a smooth journey. It was an interesting shoot. And the main thing that I would never forget while I was on that set was when we were shooting a particular scene. And then these dogs, Ibru now, they came on set and then wanted to scatter everything. They even threatened to step on my head. Yeah, because I was lying down at that point in time. But Omoni Oboli changed it for them. I saw a different part of her. I'm like, what? She can be like this. So yeah, that was something. It was an experience like I wouldn't forget.
You get one motor we're supposed to come from Ilorin, don't come. No, he never reached. But I mean, I talked to my pikin just now, and I said they don't near. And
you have 7 days, 5 million naira.
I want to know whether or not they are losing voice. I want to kill them.
Look, I understand your concern.
Madam, you're live on Instagram. What do you have to say about this? I go police.
We are dealing with a lot of kidnap cases.
They're working on it.
Working on what?
Go home.
I feel be local government chairman, but I first be mama.
If one person should born child, it's all of us in the community that we train the child.
The government must put a stop to this menace called kidnapping and bring back our son.
Why are you still mingling with those riffraffs?
If we keep close eye, things they go bad. Nigeria go scatter pata.
We will get our justice. One way or the other.
Hello? Well, I'm ready to Madam 12:30. I'm not coming. Me one more time because of what?
They don't bring hot rice.
You say? Ha! The meter. I'm coming out there.
Talk to us about your character in the movie Wives on Strike.
Without giving much spoilers away, my character is pretty much the reason behind all the chaos. My character is the reason they are fighting themselves. Let's just put it that way.
Guys, I just knew it. But anyway, Wives on Strike, it's a movie where women get to share their opinion and want their voices to be heard, right? What do you think would make any woman go on strike?
We live in a we live in a society where women are largely marginalized, so honestly, yeah, if we are going to be truthful, women are supposed to go on strike every day, considering the many things that happens in the current society, because women are marginalized at the place of work, in marriages, and so they have so many reasons to express their grievances, to be honest, and I think we just need to listen to them more and extend more grace to them, and just act right, be decent human beings.
How do you feel to be here tonight, Ma?
Excited, ecstatic, and there's so much life, so much power and energy in this one room. So yes, I feel really pleased with everyone and with me being present.
So, we have gone from pre-production, production, and post-production, and now we are here. Walk us through that journey of, being on set, shooting, and then finally being here. It is action-packed.
Oh, you've seen it?
I saw the trailer.
Okay. First is the script. The script is so alive that as you read it, you can see every individual in their very special qualities, right? And then when we started working, you could relate with everyone and the set that we were on. So we had quite a lot of professionals at work. The crew was very professional. And then we also have very professional cast. We played a lot on set, by the way, because basically we're all colleagues, we're friends, we know each other. Well, we played a lot. We had fun whilst shooting. During post-production, Omoni suffered for it. Omoni and the editor suffered for it. But right now we're all here, we want to see what they have cooked together out of all the work and play that we did on set. So yes.
I cannot wait. I'm happy. So talk to us about the character that you played in the Uprising Wives of Strike.
I played Ibru. She's a mother and part of the striking women. She raised the revolution. What else did she do? And don't worry till you see the movie.
Okay.
I'm giving you everything.
Today, how do you feel to be here today?
I feel so good. Excited to be with all filmmakers. You know, it's always a great thing to be with your people. That's it. So I'm happy.
So, Wives on Strike, The Uprising is a movie that is centered on giving women a voice. What do you think about this initiative or this movie?
The thing is, we have not seen the movie, but I trust Omoni Oboli that is going to be a wonderful and fantastic movie. That is it.
The Uprising, Wives on Strike is a movie focused on women. What do you think about, movies like this one?
I feel like we need more of it in Nigeria. I feel like women rights, the interests of women, the topics that needs to be really, really touched light on. And so shout out to Omoni Oboli, it's an amazing one.
So who are the actors that you are looking forward to seeing in the movie?
Omoni Oboli, Kiki, those are my two top faves. Any day, anytime, man.
Is there any reason you think that women, have the right to go on strike?
I feel like women are the basis and the foundation of the society. Without women, we wouldn't have procreation. So women have the rights to everything. Whatever they decide to do, go girl, you got it.
What is that, message that Wives on Strike is trying to pass to people who get to see the movie?
Well, I think it's even, though it's speaking to everybody, but I think that the women folk, the young women, the girl child, stands to learn more from this movie. I mean, I might be mistaken, but that's what I think. Because it reminds our women of their strength as women. Gone are the days when you used to think that the women are the weaker vessels. Now we have women as captains of industry. You have women making remarkable achievements, even in the military, even in the social space as well, in governance. Even though we have some bad eggs, but I mean, come on, it's everywhere. But one thing that I think this movie has come to show is that when women decide to initiate or step into a revolution, maybe you need to see my eyes when I say that. Game over. Game over. Yeah, the men can be there making all the, but because women come with, there's a spirituality, there's a strength that God has given women, that when it is forced to the surface to fight for a cause, trust me, it is game over. And that's what you will see in The Uprising.
All right, so talking about The Uprising, you were a part of this project. Run us through your character in the movie.
So I played the character, I played one of the antagonists in the movie. That's the character of Ejanla. Ejanla is big fish. Big fish. So, I mean, I think it's one of the reasons why there was an uprising. I don't want to drop any spoilers, but Ejanla is one of the reasons why there was an uprising. Leave it at that.
All right, so I mean, there could be so many reasons, but I want you to point out a few why women of our time could be on strike or go on strike.
Problem. Women of your time. You see, it's so sad, really. But I think the only thing that can make wives of your time go on strike is maybe when their husband tells them, okay, that holiday that we normally have every year, we don't fit do it this year because you see how things be. Trust me, there will be a strike. You understand? Or maybe when he promised her something, it's mostly material, sadly. And he's telling her that, look, okay, you know what? That necklace or that phone, that iPhone 16 that I promised you, let's put it on hold now, you understand? That land that I said I want to buy, why don't you get that land first? You will go on strike. You will tell them, don't worry, the land is not going anywhere. Buy my phone. Did I lie?